Ellis Stevens 16.1. The coach's professional conduct is a big responsibility for coaches when the players are in their care. However, the conduct they must show is different depending on the level and type/group of player they are coaching. An example of conduct that would always be required of a coach, no matter the level/group of players they are coaching, is to always be fair and unbiased when they are coaching. This would be things such as when they are picking teams to play matches, such as in basketball, they always give equal opportunities to everyone, and pick players based on not only on skill level, but also off of work effort during training in previous matches. This is that no players ever feel like they aren't good enough for the sport they're taking part in, and won't give it up because they don't feel like the coach has any trust in them, which will demotivate them. Another example of conduct always required of any coach would be to act in a professional manner, especially when coaching younger children, as they will be more influential, as this will set a good example for the players to follow, and will mean these players will copy these standards in the future. The things that coaches could do to set a good example, such as in football, could be something as simple as respecting officials, opposing team players and coaches, no matter the result, or just promoting work effort during training, so players see these and copy it. The most important part of professional conduct is to always put the welfare of the players first. This would be by simple things such as making sure that games or training, in a sport such as rugby, that players are not injured and have all taken part in a good warm-up, including stretchers, so that the players are safe to take part in a play without furthering an injury. However, it could also be more serious things, such as noticing odd behaviours and any new bruises, etc., that could, in the worst case, be signs of abuse at home or bullying at school, etc., and to then notify the parents in case they aren't aware of this, and the parents can help deal with the player. Another part of professional conduct that is quite similar to this is respecting players' rights. These are things such as every player has the right to access and pursue sport as a career based off of skill and nothing else, the right to a sporting environment that is free of corruption, manipulation and cheating, is well governed, and respects everyone's human rights involved. These rights apply to all sports, whether they are more active team sports, handball, or more passive single-man sports such as golf. The final part of professional conduct is behaving appropriately around different groups. For example, you would be less harsh and hard on kids compared to what you would be if you were coaching a team of men, as a lot of the kids may see being harsh towards them as more of an insult rather than constructive criticism, and so may become upset and put them off of playing the sport. Another example of this would be with people that are disabled, as they may need more support to understand and know how to do things, and it may take a bit longer for them to learn things and be focused fully on taking part and listening to instructions. If you didn't act differently around the different groups of people who take part in the sport, then some behaviours will be inappropriate, such as swearing a lot around younger kids and going really soft on adults to the point where they don't change anything they are doing, even if they are doing things wrong, as they aren't getting told they're doing it wrong, or not taking you seriously because they're treating them like a child. This applies in all sports, including things such as volleyball, etc., as you still need to act appropriately around the groups.